Forget Barcola. Liverpool could sign the future best player in the world. It's been a modest summer at Anfield thus far. But Liverpool are aware more than most that winning the window doesn't always correlate with on-the-field success. As has been well documented, last year significant outlay backfired for Arne Slot. The 10 champion taking a backward step despite splashing out north of 400 million pounds. 12 months earlier, the only senior rival has been very good chase-up, yet the Premier League title swiftly followed. Go figure. That's all roundabout way of saying that under the law, the position is unlikely to be defined by whether or not the likes of Freddie Barcola said before the deadline. They said it would be nice, wouldn't it? Which former Liverpool side could Barcola be compared to? It's been an era defined by manager, from Jose Mourinho to the Pep Guardiola and the great Jurgen Klopp. It will be good for the player to take center stage again, wouldn't it? Vinicius Junior has shown with Arsenal in sales, but Barcola could well be the marquee addition that the Premier League need. The world greatest league is still lacking that sense of status. In the club era, the likes of Sadio Mane, Virgil van Dijk, and Mohamed Salah were molded into genuine superstars. They didn't arrive at Anfield in that condition. Even Luis Suarez, his 2010 World Cup exploit aside, was a relative unknown quantity upon his move to Manchester side, few having foreseen the Uruguayan rapid ascent to talisman status. Perhaps the best comparison to Barcola, therefore, may well be Fernando Torres, the Spanish who will also 2020 upon a rival, having been hot priority in his homeland following his stellar race at Atletico Madrid. Barcola, while part of the squad that has won back-to-back Champions League titles, it is a similar stage of his career, ready to test himself in English football and really command his global reputation. The only concern will be that this is a saga that has to get on and out, with the Red needing to be wary of being left empty-handed come September. Indeed, bringing up an informed alternative will be a wise move. Alternative could sign and setting Barcola alternative. There has been talk that Irola and Kul could also be ready to raid PSG for the signing of PSG Ibrahim Baye, but there are mixed messages being received about that pursuit. Mbaye, more than Barcola, will be a solution on Liverpool troublesome right flank, although it's fair to say he is the only player under consideration. As per report, rely in fragile, Liverpool are said to be ready to submit a bid for Remedy Solid and Vrick, with a fee around €65 million, 560 million pounds having been suggested. The feeling has been that the 20-year-old will stay put at the mid-number, although the Manchester are ready to test immediate result, with Andy yet to nail down a regular role in the Spanish capital. It has been worked out as yet by the former Palmeiras man. Yes, his brief spell in France last season showcased why former Madrid and Brazil coach Vanderlei Luxemburgo once said that he has all the quality to be the best player in the world. Having joined Lyon and Lyon in January, the Bristol left-footer was a roaring success in Ligue 1, proving such a handful to be through the middle or up the right flank. It was formerly in that latter role, where his foresight, scoring and assisting 12 goals in French top flight from only 14 starts. For comparison, that record was actually level with what Barcola achieved, albeit the president having made 21 starts for Luis Enrique's side. Enrique Charlie of 9 big chances, credited just shy of Barcola Charlie of 13, although that again come in the shorter time frame, with the short American bettering his PSG counterpart in terms of carry passes made per game 1.6 versus 1.3. Perhaps most especially, The on-loan Lions visitor was comfortably ahead of Barcola in terms of successful dribble, averaging a stellar 2.3 per game, in comparison to just 1.2 for the 22-year-olds. For context, the pair actually finished level in terms of total successful dribble completed 36, yet Enric reached the total in just half a season in Liga 1. Looking back to Barcola's own time at Lyon, his final year at the club in 2022-23 did see him rank up 13 goals and assists. Also, his average just 1K pass and 1.5 successful dribble per game, well below Enric's own average at a similar age. That perhaps speaks to the greater potential that Enric possesses, with hard to argue against his super level impress last season ahead of Barcola. Whether Liverpool managed to score either player remains to be seen. What is clear is that would represent a real cup for this new era gem.